thief and Brahmins. In a distant land, 4 learned Brahmins, who were great friends, decided to go on a long pilgrimage. They were as wealthy in gold and jewels as they were in knowledge, and they worried deeply about robbers on the road. "We must find a way to hide our fortune," said the eldest, "a place so clever that no thief would ever think to look." And so, they settled on a painful and secret plan. Each of the 4 friends made a deep cut in his own thigh, placed his share of the precious gems inside, and then carefully stitched the skin closed. The scars were thin and faint, and they were certain their treasure was now impossible to find. However, a 5th Brahmin named Varun, whose mind was sharp but whose heart was crooked, had been watching them. He saw their secrecy and guessed they were hiding something valuable. With a polite bow and a humble smile, he approached them. "Greetings, noble sirs. I, too, am a pilgrim. Might I have the honor of traveling in your wise company?" The 4 friends, seeing a fellow Brahmin, welcomed Varun into their group. For many days they journeyed together, sharing their meals and telling stories from holy books. The 4 friends were pleased with their new companion, never suspecting that Varun was simply waiting for the perfect chance to rob them. Their travels led them deep into a forest ruled by a fierce tribe. Before they knew it, they were surrounded by warriors with spears and taken to the tribal chief, a grim man named Bhairav. On the chief's shoulder sat a large black crow whose eyes seemed to hold an unnatural intelligence. The crow let out a loud caw and seemed to whisper in the chief's ear. Bhairav's eyes narrowed as he stared at the 5 Brahmins. "My magical crow tells me you carry a great treasure hidden on your bodies," he thundered. "Give it to me now, or you will regret ever entering my forest." The 4 friends turned pale with fear. Their secret was discovered by magic. They stayed silent, praying for a miracle. The chief grew impatient. "If you will not give me the treasure," he snarled, "I will take it. I will have my men kill each of you, one by one, until we find what you have hidden." In that moment, Varun the thief saw his only chance. He knew his body held no treasure. He stepped forward, his voice steady despite the danger. "Great chief," he announced, "your crow is wise. There is a thief among us. To find the truth, I offer myself. Kill me first, and search my body for the treasure." The chief was intrigued. He ordered his warriors to take Varun at his word. They searched him from head to toe, but after their grim work was done, they found nothing. He was just a poor pilgrim with empty pockets. The chief stared at the body, completely bewildered. Bhairav turned and glared at his crow, convinced its magic had failed. "Useless bird," he shouted, then waved a hand in dismissal at the 4 remaining Brahmins. "Get out of my sight." The 4 friends scrambled to their feet and fled into the forest, their lives and their fortunes saved by the very man who had planned to steal from them. They had learned a valuable lesson. A quick-witted enemy is sometimes more useful than a foolish friend.